impact current test recharges the electrolytic capacitor through rectification of the input AC current, so as to realize that the AC at 90 degrees phase of the input end of the product under test, and verify the design margin of the fuse and rectifier. Significance of loop stability test. The power supply freezes for no reason and freezes. The signal is injected into the negative feedback loop of the product. After a certain operation, the spectrum characteristic analyzer calculates the gain and phase values of the loop. The phase margin is greater than 30 degrees, and the gain margin is less than -6 decibels. The audible noise is measured in a quiet environment of the semi-muffler room. The difference between the background noise and the measured sound source should be credible at least 6 decibels. Measure the sound in the 20 Hz 20 kHz spectrum. The maximum electrical stress value allowed by the power switching tube diode 95% the more real material it is, and the device is reliable. The ambient temperature will affect the performance, function, quality, life, etc. of the power supply product. Through high and low temperature tests, we can understand the performance of the product in terms of temperature resistance. Metallographic slicing test significance, PCV, hollow welded point process level. The profile diagram, also known as the profile diagram, physically cuts the sample from the solder area and looks at the section with a microscope and verifies the process level. Significance of poor contact spark test. When the plug of the device is in poor contact with the socket, it will ignite and cause damage to the device. Radio disturbance may cause electromagnetic interference to other equipment or cause performance degradation. Therefore, it is necessary to limit the radio disturbance of information technology equipment so that it does not exceed a certain limit to ensure the corresponding electromagnetic compatibility environment. Electrostatic discharge may directly cause damage to semiconductor devices through energy exchange or changes in electric and magnetic fields caused by discharge, resulting in malfunction of equipment. The lightning surge test is to simulate the pulse interference caused by lightning coupling, where the start and stop of high-power equipment, power supply failure, etc., to test the ability of the product's power protection device to absorb surge pulses. Electrolytic capacitors play an indispensable role in switching power supplies, and their service life and working conditions are closely related to the life of switching power supplies.